Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday to you. I'm Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop, and today is Thursday, September 30th. It's the last day of September 2021. Yeah, 2021. And I'm so glad you guys are here with me today. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Mary. Hi, Kim. Hello, Tammy. Hi, Gayleen. Gorgeous last day of September. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Cassie. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Nancy. Brandy, Jody, Sharon, Jill. Looking forward to this session as I'm driving to a 4-day retreat. You are, Iman. Oh my gosh. Have fun. Hello from Southeastern Pennsylvania. Hello, Becky. Hello, Sharon. Hi, Lonnie. Hello, Valeria. Hello, Jane. Hello, Kim. Hi, Karen. Hello, hello. I'm so glad that you guys are here. We've had a busy week, a busy weekend. Finally caught you live. Hello, Sharon. Happy day to you. It is warm here. It's like in the 80s. So last week it was in the 60s here. It was very fall-like, and I was loving it because I love the fall weather. And now it's in the 80s again. So the humidity is back a little bit, and it's warm here. Meant to say happy to be here. Happy you are here, Karen. Hello, Jen. This will be an extra good break as I just cut my backing fabric wrong. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's the worst when that happens. Grr. That's how I feel when that happens. I goes, grr. Hello, Valeria. I'm reading cats and dogs there. Hello, Carrie. It's 84 here too. Yeah, it's like 83 here today, Sharon. We call that first cool down or false fall. Yes. Hello, Sam. I have missed you and I hope you are well. I'm so glad that you are here today. It's so funny, you guys, seeing some of your Blair, you have to go back to the dentist. Oh no. That's too bad. I try to avoid the dentist if at all possible. I mean, I don't. I go to the dentist. I get my teeth cleaned, but it's not enjoyable. So I'm sorry that you have to go back. Hi from Denmark. Nice to see you too. So it's really funny to see all you guys and go through and say hello to you because now I have seen some of your faces during our Zoom on Saturday night. And so as I'm reading the names, some of you now have a picture in my brain to go with that name, which is really strange that before I did not have that. Like that seems very odd to me. That I feel like I know you guys fairly well, but this is the first time for some of you that a picture is popping into my head when I say your name. So that's really funny. Hello, Stephanie. So glad to be able to join today. It's been a trying couple of weeks. My wedding day was one. Stephanie, you have a different last name. Was wonderful, but 2 days after I got sick with COVID and got admitted to the hospital. Are you okay? Are you feeling better? Are you getting through it? Like, I hope that everything is okay. Hi, Debbie. Dentist is worse than cutting fabric wrong. I'm terrified of the dentist. It's not fun. Dentists are not fun. Debbie, I agree. So nice to put a face with these names. Hopefully I'll be getting out in a couple of days, but this has been the worst. Oh, no. So you're still in the hospital. Yes, prayers to you for sure, Stephanie. I'm glad that you're feeling well enough to be on here at least, and hopefully we can bring some happiness to your day. But I really hope that you're doing okay. And you say getting out in a couple of days. So I hope, fingers crossed, that you can get out in a couple days. And yes, congratulations on your wedding. That's not a very good wedding gift, though. Hope you get better soon. Feeling a little better every day on oxygen now. Not being able to breathe is so scary. It is scary. It is. Prayers and hugs on the way. Yes, please take care of yourself. Take it easy. And we will all be hoping and praying for you for a quick turnaround here and turning that corner and getting home and feeling better. Yes, so please get better soon. So over the weekend, we did have our Stitching with Lori Club Zoom meeting, which is the first time that I have tried that to organize like a virtual meeting with help from Barbara. So thank you so much, Barbara, for helping out with that. And so we had our Zoom meeting, and it was so much fun to see so many faces and like put names with faces. And there are some really funny people out there who are just a hoot. There were lots of laughs. There were lots of, it was really kind of a warm, I left the meeting with this very warm, fuzzy feeling. That's the only way I can describe it. But it was a very warm and fuzzy feeling. And I thought, wow, that was really nice. I was concerned going into it thinking, I don't know how this is going to go. And I don't know if people are going to show up. And I don't know with the Zoom, if people are even going to be able to be heard, because sometimes, I mean, I've been on a lot of Zoom meetings and can sometimes be tricky with people being heard or everything switching and being able to see things. And so I wasn't entirely sure how it was going to go, but, I think it went really, really well. So it was, in my opinion, a success. And I felt like it was a fun night. And I had a very warm and fuzzy feeling afterwards with all of the happiness and positivity and love and people like being so genuine and caring with their gifts. It was really, really nice. So thank you for all of you who participated in that. And I hope that you had fun. So sorry you're going through this. Happy Thursday, Pat. This is my first time watching. Hello. Love everything you do. I'm so glad that you are here. Thank you for joining us. That is okay, Valeria. Hey, Morgan. Hello, Martha, Teresa, Cindy. Hi, Deborah. P. Badger Bird. Hello from Utah. It was great fun, and the talent in this group is unbelievable. Wasn't it unbelievable to see all of these beautiful gifts that people gave to each other? I was quite impressed. The Zoom meeting was so much fun. I'm so glad that you were there too. And now I know your face when I see your name, Morgan. You waited so patiently. Oh my gosh. Morgan was so patient. It was so much fun. I'm so glad, Victoria. I'm so glad that you were there too, and I could see your face. It was a lot of fun. I want to apologize for not creating a gift. I missed the day that it was changed. I hope you enjoyed. She totally did. We got to see her open it, Valeria, and she loved it. She loved it. I think it was fabulous. So you don't even have to apologize for anything. It was fabulous. And Karen, I saw you too. It was a lot of fun. So while we're talking about that, let me share with you. Brandy had my name. Brandy, who is Jobra, something on here. She had my name, and look what she made me. Well, my little one has kind of stolen it, but she made me this frog. And I have to show you. Let's see if I can find it. She made me this frog, which is super cute. And look at the eyes. It's so darling. And she also made me a little doily flower and a little Peanuts needle minder, which I do not have. And so this was perfect. I don't have this one. Welcome, Great Pumpkin. I love it all. So the next morning after the Zoom, I showed my little one the frog. This is her with the frog. She was hugging it. She would not let it go. It has become hers. I said to her, what do you think? Do you like it? And she said, I love it, Mommy. And then I said, well, what should we name it? The person who made it thought maybe we could name it Wisconsin. What do you think of that? And she goes, Consin. Let's name it Consin. I was like, okay, we'll name it that. So she loves it and has claimed the frog as her own. But look at this. It's super cute. Super, super darling. So that's from Brandy, and I love it. And I'm so happy to have it. Hello, Jenny. It's even bigger than I thought. It's so darling. It's so darling. Valerie says she wants it. Okay, what? I missed some stuff. Love the Zoom. My kid was, that's the lady from YouTube. I kidnapped the TV on Thursday afternoon. That's Sarah. Was it you whose son had the bug bite? Was that you, Sarah? I feel like that was you. I have a question about Lori's sprayer. Both of mine are leaking. Urgh! The one I bought that's not Lori's doesn't leak. Oh, I'll contact Riley Blake and see if they have heard anything about that or have had issues with it, and if they have a correction. So I will contact them and ask them. Deborah, just follow up with me to make sure that I do that. Sarah, my daughter, said the same thing. The frog is adorable, creative. It's even bigger than I thought. It's so darling. Hello, Jenny. I'm so glad you are here. So darn cute. So need you today. Oh, are you not having a good day? There are lots of people out here not having a good day today. So let's really be sure to pump up the happiness and positivity and have a few chuckles. That would be good. What a sweet picture. It's a very large frog. It's like 15 inches, says Brandy. How stinking cute. So sweet, so cute. It's almost as big as her. See, it's not just me then. Yes. Thanks. Let's see. Okay, I just used it today and they got the second one out. Oh, so it's fixed then, Deborah. Just exhausting. Oh, yes. Can you let me know about the sprayer too, please? I sure can, Tammy. Need some me time. Well, I don't blame you for that. I feel like I need a little bit of me time. My littlest 9-year-old had a giant bug bite, like $half size on his neck. Luckily, it went down overnight. He and I are mosquito magnets, and they are out with a vengeance right now. Oh, so the thought that I had after you shared that story, and it was too complicated to try to share it on the Zoom, but it was so funny when you said that so your husband was out there watching TV or whatever, and the son walks past the husband to go to the mom and tell the mom that he has this bug bite. So in my head, the movie that was playing through my brain was, oh my gosh, is your father breathing? Is he alive? Let's go check on him. Is he okay? And then, clearly the father's fine. Why did you walk past him to come and ask me? Because this happens all the time in my house where it's like, I can quite literally be in the bathroom trying to have some me time, Jenny Lombardo. I could be in the bathroom, sneaking in some me time while accomplishing some things, and there's a knock at the door. Mom, I need da 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 da. I'm like, I am in the bathroom. Your father, you literally walked past him to knock on this door. Why don't you ask your father whatever you're going to ask me? Oh my gosh. Like, it happens all the time. So that story was really funny. Sarah, you were cracking me up. Hit the thumbs up on the Flosstube, everyone. Hello, Stacy. I don't follow astrology, but someone told me that some people are having a rough time, me included. Yeah, it could totally be something astrology related. I'm working on my fall quilt using Lori's Farm Girl 1 and 2. I just used them the first time right before. Oh, okay. That's my life. They walk by their dad all the time, and they are 9, 11, 13, but still don't go to dad. I know. I'm right there with you. I got a dog and cat during bath time. Pretty sure the kids are afraid to bother me then. Oh, Mom have all the answers. They so do. I needed this today because yes, Tammy has had a very rough week. She lost her best friend of 36 years on Monday to cancer. So she has had a rough week. I chatted with her a little bit on Monday, and it's very, very sad. So hopefully we can lift you up a little bit today, Tammy. Last week they brought me a bottle to open after walking my dad in the kitchen to come home. My 3 girls, cats, and dogs would do that when I went to the lake. Right, Valeria? Ugh. Yes, I'm very sorry too, Tammy. One time they woke me up from a nap, says Jenny, to ask me a question because they were afraid to wake up Dad. Like, what? So now they're afraid to wake me too up. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so that was a super cute frog. And Jenny Gregory was super sweet to send me a little gift. Well, not so little gift. It is beautiful. And for those of you who are on our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group, you probably saw this already. And when it arrived in the mail, I nearly like choked, kind of like I am now, just talking about it. I opened it up. My mom was here and I literally gasped. I was like, oh. And then when I gasped, when I inhaled the air, I started to kind of choke. And my mom was like, my gosh, what is going on? Are you all right? I said, oh my gosh, I can't believe she sent this to me. So this is what Jen sent to me. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at this. It's so nice of her, and I cannot wait to start using it. It's a pretty good sized bag. I'm thinking a little bit about having this be my crochet bag when we start our Granny Square along. And then look, I made this little one too. I love it so much. Thank you so much, Jen. I love these tomatoes. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. So thank you so much. That was so sweet of you. So kind of you. And kind of at the perfect time. My poor week was last week where I was like, ugh. And this came at a really good time where it was a really perfect pick me up. It was just perfect. So it's beautiful. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Carrie. Carrie says, I got my order and I want to say thank you for the note in the package. You are welcome. I'm glad you got it. It's so pretty. I'm so glad you all sent Angela stuff she deserves. Oh, I don't know that I deserve it, but I love it. I am so thankful and I think it's so thoughtful for people to do that. Love the tomatoes. Valerie wants it too. Oh yes, let us know sizing on that so we can make bags for the right. Don't you think that that would be a really cute crochet along bag? That bag is awesome. I'm enjoying my fabric I bought from you. So much fun. Yay, Deborah. So many talented people in the crowd. I'm in the right place. There are so many talented people for sure. Oh, Valeria. Valeria, thank you so much for the super chat. That was super kind of you. Big time hugs to Tammy. For sure. Thank you, Valeria. That was really nice of you. Okay, so I have lots of stuff to share and lots of information. Here we are almost 20 minutes in because we've just been chatting, which is awesome because I think we all needed a good chat today. So I've got some quilting stuff to share. I've got some cross stitch stuff to share. I've got prizes to give away. And that's what I think. I think it's great for crochet. So I'm excited about that. I have some updates. So first of all, I'm super excited that those of you who received the Classic Colorworks Floss League pack for October are liking it. So far, everything that I've seen has been really positive and really happy with the floss that was chosen for October. And so that is like a huge to me because this is the first time that I'm doing it. And I want to make sure that it's floss that you guys are happy with and that you like, but also kind of fun. And so I'm kind of having fun picking it out. So I'm really happy to hear that. Now, there are some of you who have not received an invoice for that yet, and here is why. I want to update you guys on the invoicing situation. Number one, every month, the sampler of the month pattern, because it gets released kind of mid-month and then it gets shipped to the suppliers around that time, and then it takes time to get to the suppliers. So by the time I'm able to order it, it's like the week of invoicing. So then it takes a little bit to get here. So I haven't invoiced for people who are part of the sampler of the month. I also have not invoiced yet for people who are part of Pumpkins and Bats, because I'm waiting on the Pumpkins and Bats pattern from Teresa, who just got home from vacation. So she's doing a lot of catch up right now. But I just got an email today that it's shipping today. And I think she lives kind of close to me. I'm not sure where she's from, but I feel like it's kind of close. And so I think that it'll get here quickly. So as soon as that arrives, I will send out invoices for that. And the last thing is Weeks Dye Works. So if you're part of the Weeks Dye Works Floss League, that I had ordered floss for it earlier in the month and it was back ordered. So I reordered some of the colors that I wanted, and some of that was back ordered. So I got like a chunk of floss, but it wasn't quite what I needed to cover all of the people who have signed up for it. So I ordered more, and on Friday, maybe Monday, I think maybe it was Monday, I got the invoice, which they send to me as soon as they're ready to ship it. And so this time I went right out to check the invoice, because they don't ever show that anything's sold out online, which I don't really understand in my brain. Like, that doesn't make sense, but they don't ever show that anything's sold out. So you order, and the only time that you know that they don't have what you need is when they ship it to you. And then you get it and you're like, what? I needed this and I ordered this, but they're out of stock. So I kept an eye out for the invoice. As soon as the invoice hit my inbox, I looked through it to see if what I had ordered was on there. And of course, they were out of something else. So I picked up the phone and I called them and I was like, listen, can you stop that package? Like, run and stop the package. I need to have this floss included. So can you please help me with this? And the woman was so nice. And she was like, okay, what do you need? I'm going to walk down. I'm going to take care of this right now. And I'm going to be sure that this gets out the door to you today. So long story short, the sampler of the month patterns and the Weeks Dye Works floss just arrived about a half an hour ago. So it is in the building. And so as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to get all that stuff put together and I'm going to send out invoices. So between today and tomorrow, you should have invoices for everything except Pumpkins and Bats, which hopefully should arrive soon because he's shipping it today. Teresa's husband is shipping it today. So that's the update for invoicing. So I don't want any of you who haven't received an invoice to be freaking out yet. They're still coming. And the only reason you haven't gotten it is because I've been waiting for a few items that have been delayed in getting here. Tammy says, can we do a Zoom maybe once a month? Maybe. If people would like to do that, we could check into that. I signed up for the Colorworks floss. I haven't seen invoice. No. Because Deborah, you're waiting for the B background, that quarter bundle. So I was going to do all of that together. That was my plan. I'm so excited when I get my floss. Yay, Sam. I can't wait for you guys to get it. And I'm already getting stuff ready for next month. So hopefully we should be ahead of the game at that time. Hoping my floss comes today. I did receive my Quilty Barn and needle minder, though, and it's fab. Oh, good. I made it using pattern from Simple Stitches Fabric Shop. It's called Stitch and Stow. I love it. Pumpkins and Bats is a stitch along that is starting in October, which is tomorrow. And Jenny Lombardo from our group is leading it through our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group, which I love. I love it. And so that's getting ready to ship out. That is getting ready to ship out. The Pumpkins and Bats will be fun. Who is doing this stitch along with me? A fair amount. I mean, I think they're like maybe 15 people who are joining in. It's by Teresa Kogut, the Pumpkins and Bats. I'm not sure, Blair. I'm sure that I can hook you up. So just message me or send me an email or something, and I can make sure I have enough for you. If I want to add anything to my invoice, should I email you now or after I get it's usually better after you get the invoice. because sometimes it gets lost in my email these days. It used to be fine at any time, but now it's getting a little slightly more complicated. So it seems to work pretty smoothly after I send the invoice to you, and then email me and let me know if you need anything added. That works pretty good. Yeah, Valeria, I can hook you up. Okay, that's great. Totally not freaking out. The longer to have to wait works for me. I'd like a monthly Zoom. Unfortunately, I missed the last one. Football season. Oh, yes. Friday night football or Saturday night football. Are we able to sign up for the floss again anytime? You are. You are. If you sign up before the 25th of the month, then you'll get that month's shipment. But if it's after the 25th of the month, then you won't get in until the next invoicing round. But yes, it's always going to remain open so that people can join whenever they want. That's my plan right now. Now that plan can always change depending on circumstances that pop up. But as of right now, my plan is to leave it open for as long as we can handle the quantity of people that we have. And as long as you sign up before the 25th of whatever month it is, then you'll get the shipment for that month. But if it's after the 25th, then you'll skip a month. So for example, if you signed up before September 25th, then you'll get the shipment for October. But if you sign up after September 25th, then you won't get the shipment until November, if that makes sense. You are always included, Valeria. That is so true. And I will hook you up. We just need to connect. Let's just connect after the thing that we're doing right now. Aman, thank you so much. Aman gave a super chat as well. She says, I appreciate you. You guys, I appreciate you more than you guys may know. That's for sure. Because there are times I really freak out about owning a business and trying to keep up with it and wonder if I'm doing what I should be doing. And so your guys' encouragement really helps because it forces me maybe to believe that maybe I should be doing what I'm doing. I don't know. One monthly invoice could be scary. Oh, okay. So, that was the other thing that came up on Saturday night during our Zoom meeting. Everybody really wants to do a retreat. So the retreat topic was brought up again, and so many people want to get together in person and have a retreat together, a happy little retreat. On every YouTube, someone always does the thumbs down, even if just a few people. Is that just a stinker person, or does one thumbs down help? I don't know. I assume it's just a stinker person, so I try not to worry about it too much. But I don't know if there's like some algorithm that includes that. I have no idea. Yeah, I have seen it around. I have no idea though. I don't know. Retreat. So are you like trying to escape? Are you retreating? Brandy, what's happening? Don't retreat. Stay with us. We want you here. Okay, then I've got a lot of quilting stuff today, so I'm gonna go through a few new things that we have in the shop. I'll give you the really terribly weak stitching update that I have because I have not had time to stitch this week. I'm just going to own that. I've not had time to stitch, and I need to figure that out. You won't be taking the videos down for guiding stars. No, I won't. I haven't been able to start yet. Nope. They will be there forever. I don't plan to ever take them down. So they'll be out there whenever you need them, Tammy. Okay, so this stuff is from Brandy's retreating. So this stuff I saw on our back in stock notification that people were looking for them, and it notified me that I was out of stock on them and that people wanted them, which is awesome. I'm kind of loving that plugin to our website. And so I ordered some stuff that was out of stock that people were looking for. Just signed up for pumpkins and bats. Oh, good. I am stitching for you this week. My eyes are exhausted from wearing glasses on bifocals. You should, yes, fit in extra stitching time for me because my stitching time is lacking. We've gotten lots of fabric in, and there are more collections arriving, which means a lot of cutting time. And so, quite literally, you guys, my husband and I were up until 1 a.m. on Sunday, filling orders. And then we were up until, it wasn't so bad on Monday. It was like 11 o'clock on Monday because now we have activities with the kids. And so now there's pickup and drop off to school. There's pickup and drop off to volleyball, number one, and volleyball, number two. And there's pickup and drop off to football. And then there are games mixed in. And oftentimes the games are like an hour away. And so all of that kind of occupies our evening after school time. And so we try to fill orders after the kids get to bed and everybody's we've had a chance to chat with everybody and then get everybody to bed. So we've had some late nights and there's been very little stitching time. So I need to try to get in some stitching time. Probably about the same this week, says Rose. Staying up late to fill orders is not a bad thing. Right. It's totally not a bad thing. Like, never take anything that I say as a complaint because I'm not complaining. So it's not a bad thing at all. I will gladly do that until 2, 3, 4 in the morning if I have to. Like, I'm happy to do it. And we listen to Smartless when we do it. So my husband and I both kind of listen to this podcast called Smartless, which I think I've talked about on here before. It's with Jason Bateman, who I'm a big fan of, and Sean Hayes, who I also really like, and Will Arnett. And so the three of them are very funny, and they have some really interesting guests on there sometimes. Like Ken Burns was on there, and I love Ken Burns documentaries. And so I got to hear about some of the documentaries that he's working on and he's coming out with. And they sometimes have some really funny and really interesting guests on there. Don't be so hard on yourself. Time flies. Rest is important. It is. Yes, I placed an order one evening, and by morning it had shipped. Yay! Smartless, Brandy. Yes, you listened to it too. Love those guys, but I haven't listened yet. It's pretty good. Some guests I like have enjoyed better than others, but overall it's really good. I have a quick question on Brick House for the grass. Is that just back stitching up and down? Yes. Yes, it is. Up and down, up and down. Okay, so these are the things I got in stock due to notifications through the Back in Stock app. First up is Old Glory. This is by Little House Needleworks. This is now back in the shop. Next up is Christmas Cookies by Country Cottage Needleworks. This is back in the shop. Also, Celebrate Halloween by Madame Chantilly is back in the shop. And Doodles Autumn by Heart and Hand is back in the shop. This one is super cute. So all of those have been restocked and they are in the shop. I wish the interviews were longer because I enjoy them so much. Oh, you listen too, Christy. Yeah, they're pretty funny. There are some parts that make me laugh out loud. So we both enjoy listening to it. And so that's because we can't sit down and watch TV while filling orders. We'll listen to that together, and we really like it. And I still have yet to watch. So I watched the Val Kilmer documentary, which everybody was talking about. And it was really good. It was really good. Sad. Like, it made me sad, but it was really good. And now I really want to go back and watch Top Gun, and I really want to watch Tombstone again. I really want to watch that with the kids, but I don't think it's entirely appropriate yet. So I'm kind of bummed about not being able to watch it with the kids quite yet, but I'm looking forward to that sometime. And I really kind of want to watch The Doors again. There are so many Val Kilmer movies that I want to go back and watch. I bet then it is very helpful because it lets me know what people are looking for. And so it's super helpful, Jenny. Love the long-winded. My gosh, those questions are so long sometimes. There have been times that I'm like, oh, for the love of Peter, just ask the question because it's like a 30-minute question. I'm working on that. I've been in contact with Tammy. I'm answering Tammy. Sorry. Tammy says, do you know when the purple pumpkin pin keeps will be in? I am working on it. I've been in touch with the designer and I'm getting that ordered. So yes. Yes, that is one of my favorite lines from that movie. The Saint is also good. That's the other one I was going to say. He's very good in that. Isn't that the one with Elizabeth Shue? I don't know. I had my kids watch The Adventures of Babysitting a few months ago, and oh my gosh, they were laughing out loud. It's very funny. Anyway, we are working on Hometown Holiday, and still I have made no progress other than this. So every week you will probably see this train station completed. How's that for a really entertaining and on the edge of your seat Flosstube? Oh, look, she's showing the train station again. Isn't it fabulous? Look, I finished this. Great. Week 2, she's showing the train station again. Well, that's where I'm at. I have not done any more pillows. The last pillow I showed you last week is this one. Can't wait for Top Gun 2. I know, I'm kind of curious how his character storyline is going to go in Top Gun 2. Did you see there's technology now that can change his voice to sound normal? Yes, I did. I read that because they also did an article in People magazine. My mom gets People, and then she normally brings me up the magazine when she's done. And typically I don't have time to read it. So I literally have a stack of People magazines that I have not had time to read. And but this one, when I saw that they did a story about him, I opened it up and read it right away. Are there any funny quilt or cross stitch podcasts? I don't know. I don't know of any. I like the train station making. Wish I got it. Love it on that cloth. Yes, I'm loving the Desert Opalescent. It's kind of my go-to Christmassy winter cloth. I can't find your new cross stitch pattern. When is the tomato pin cushions? So that one is supposed to be coming. I believe it's mid-October was the last update that I got from Riley Blake Designs. So it's on the radar, Valeria. Valeria is asking about the Stitch tomato pin cushions quilt kit. So it's on the radar, and I'm hoping it comes soon. My secret gift to friends started a Stitch card collection. That is why I have been holding off on. Yes, you got your first Stitch card set. I'm so excited to have you start stitching with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Those pillows are addicting. It's very quick, very satisfying finish. It's fabulous. A Quilting Life podcast, hosted by Sherry and Chelsea. It's a great listen. Oh, good. All right. We're also working this month. We're supposed to be finishing this up in September. We'll see if I'm not sure I'm going to get that done. And then we're going to move on to another couple flowers down for October. I did not get anything done this week on this. And so I'm still that far on that big flower. So I've got some serious stitching and sewing time that needs to happen because I'm behind on my happy place. And we're in week 3 and I think I'm 2 weeks behind. So, that's not great. And I need to do Vintage Christmas and I need to do the Remix 6 block and now the Remix 7 block. So I've got lots to do. I really like the Unalike podcast with Natalie Bonner. She's a long arm quilter, but it's not really about quilting. More feel good stories that restore your faith in humanity. I love it. So pretty, Angela. That sounds like a good one. You should pretend to take a bath and just sit in the tub instead. Oh my gosh. I would still be found, Jenny. I can guarantee you I would still be found. What are you doing in there, Mom? What's going on? I have a hangnail. Really? So here is my brick house. I've not gotten much farther. Still need to finish those puppies. You guys are flying though. Huckleberry, she's like zooming. Oh my gosh, she's gotten so much done. And I've seen other updates too that you guys are just whipping through this brick house sampler. So I love it. I love seeing all the updates. Have you announced the next vintage Christmas blocks yet? I have not. I was supposed to release that on the 25th and I didn't get it done. Part of the reason I didn't get it done is because my husband was out of town. And so I couldn't film anything without him here. So that's another thing that's on my list to try to, I'm hoping for this weekend to be every weekend. I mean, let's be honest. Every weekend, I hope to be a very productive stitching and sewing weekend. And usually they are, but usually my eyes are bigger than my stomach type of a thing where I think, okay, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get this done. And then at the end of the weekend, I'm like, I only got this done. And I didn't get all of the other things done that I wanted to get done. So I'm hoping. My BFF and I used to call each other from the closet when we needed an adult moment when the kids were little. Go in there and stitch. I've got my little lamp now. That would work. Is going for teacher pet on that sampler. Oh my gosh, she is flying and it's so pretty. I know I felt pretty good until I saw others not only caught up, but getting ahead. Yeah, they're cranking it out. Just making sure I didn't miss them. Believe me, I have plenty. No, you did not miss them. But you guys, we only have 2 more months. Like if I can ever get this one done, this month done, we're going to do 6 blocks this month. And then we have 6 blocks next month. And then it's going to be the finishing. So it's going to be wrapping up here pretty quick, which is crazy. So, okay. So those are all my stitching updates. Now we're going to move on to quilting stuff because I have a lot. There's a lot coming in right now for quilting stuff. First of all, let me talk about this quick. We have the With Joy specialty box. We have like not very many left and then they're gone forever. So if any of you out there had wanted to get this and you missed out on it the first time, it's available again right now until these supplies are gone and then it'll be done. But Beverly had reached out to me. So we did this quilting themed specialty box with Beverly McCullough of Flamingo Toes. And she designed a mini quilt pattern for us, or like a tabletop or quilt pattern for us. And we put it together in this box. So you get the pattern in here, you get the fabric for the mini quilt top and binding. And then there are some other fun notions in here. Everybody who received it already seemed really happy and really excited about it. So that was thrilling. And then Beverly had reached out to me because some people were looking to get it, but it wasn't available anymore because we had sold out. And I had enough supplies to make a few more, like, a chunk more. And most of them have sold, but we have a few left. So I wanted to be sure to mention it on here to you guys. If anybody missed out on the With Joy specialty box, this is a quilting theme box that I worked with Beverly McCullough on. If you missed out on it the first time, there are a few left in the shop for you to snag this time. So that is out in the shop. I know, but it's okay. Just making sure. Oh, I already read that. It's a great box, says Sharon. I already served mine, but would like to get one. Oh, yeah, we can do that, Valeria. I like all the things in the box. Yay, Martha. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, so like I said, we just have a few left and then they're gone. Also, back in the shop. It's here. The panels are back. Oh my goodness. They arrived. They went so quickly the first time. I guess I'm just not used to, I just need to up my numbers. I'm still not, it's just not in my head that there may be that many people interested in what we have. And so I need to take that into account. So this is in the shop. This is the Project Bag panel by Lori Holt from her My Happy Place collection. This is the like light canvas home decorator weight fabric that she does. And from this panel, you get 8 project bags that you can make from it. And it includes 4 larger bags and 4 smaller bags. So this sold super quick when I first got them in, and now it's back in stock. So it's called Zippy Bags panel. So that's in the shop. ready to ship. I've been shipping a lot between yesterday and today because it just got here. Maybe yesterday I put it in or the day before. I can't remember. So a lot of them have been going out the door. When is mine coming? So if it's the Joy box, Valeria, you should have already received it, I think. And if you just ordered one not too long ago, then it's on the way to you. But there's a happiness box that's coming out in October that has been slightly delayed um, uh, with stuff that's been going on with Annie, but it's coming soon. So we'll still hit October delivery. It's coming soon, and you guys, I'm so excited about that one. It's called With Happiness. It's going to be a fall themed. It's not a Halloween themed box. It's a fall themed box. And Annie designed an exclusive cross stitch for us. And she really designed it with our community in mind. Like when you see it, you will just know it speaks to our community. It totally does. I'm super excited about it. Like I'm very excited about it. Did you get her zippers yet? Not yet, Marcella. Last I heard, those are due to ship from Riley Blake Designs mid-October. So they're still a couple weeks off. Riley Blake Designs hasn't received them yet. So the schedule right now is mid-October, unless they run into more delays. That can always be pushed back. Or unless they get there sooner, they'll ship them out as soon as they get them. But the ballpark is mid-October-ish. Beverly mentioned you in her video on Monday. She did. She contacted me this week and she said, how many do you have left? So we've been communicating back and forth to make sure both of our groups of people are aware of it and can get it if they want it. So there you go. Okay. So that's that. And we also, I now have Primrose Hill by Hello Melly Designs is in the shop. It is all listed in the shop. And look at this fabric, you guys. It's so pretty. Like, it's really pretty. I was unsure when I ordered it. I was like, I don't know. Should I order the whole collection? I don't know. And I'm so glad that I did because it's really, really lovely. Like, look at these. Oh, my gosh. There. Look at that blue. Oh, my gosh. It's so pretty. This is Primrose Hill fabric collection by Hello Melly Designs. And this pink color, it's called Blush, I think. It's lovely. There's also a really pretty green. I kind of can't stop staring at the blues, but I'm kind of a blue person. The other colors are super pretty too. They're just the right hue. You know, it's not too pink. It's like a really lovely pink. And the green is great too. It's really pretty. So Primrose Hill is in the shop. Yes, Martha, of course I will. I can help you put an order together. I'll get back to you on email for sure. Okay, also arrived this week by request from Jen Gregory. She asked me to carry this in the shop, and I was happy to because I love owls. So this is the Through the Woods kit. It's actually called, it's not called that because the pattern is by Wendy Shepherd, who's really sweet. She's a lovely designer and she's very friendly and very sweet. And the name of the pattern is called Owls See You. Owls See You. And this is what the quilt looks like. And it finishes at 49 by 58. We also have backing in the shop, which I didn't pull any of, but we do have some backing options in the shop. But let me show you, see if I can show you this picture of the owl on the fabric. Look at that. So that's some of the fabric that you get. You can't see all the good stuff in the middle, but this is called Through the Woods. It's listed in the shop under Through the Woods Quilt Kit by Sweetfire Road for Moda Fabrics. Comes in this cute little keepsake box. And these are in the shop and ready to ship. Along with backing. We have backing too. Janet's arriving today. My sister-in-law would die for that. It's adorable. And the colors are fun. Like it has a very fall feel to it. It's really a pretty quilt. Rana, good afternoon. Hello. So glad you are here. Okay, I did manage last weekend to get the next segment of our Guiding Stars quilt along out onto YouTube. So our video for, I think this is week 3 of our Guiding Stars quilt along is out there. And this week we are working on, no, this is what we worked on in week 2. And this week we are working on another section. So this is what section B looks like for our Guiding Stars quilt along. This songbook fabric by Fancy That Design House is so lovely. And some of you had asked if I could make up kits. That's still on my radar. So hopefully some of you are still out there looking for one. It's still on my radar. However, with the shipments of other stuff that has been delayed for quite a while, that's kind of taken precedence so I can get these kits into people's hands because they've been waiting for them. But the patterns did arrive for Guiding Stars, so I'm going to start to try to cut up as many kits as I can to fulfill as many requests as I've gotten and get those to you guys. So this is still being worked on to get kits. And you don't have to worry about missing out on the quilt along because those videos will be out there forever and for always. Are you a press seams open or to the side, or you just do what the pattern says no matter what? I just do whatever I feel like doing in the moment. I'm not like a very strict rule follower when it comes to quilting. And so sometimes if the seams are really, you know, like there's a lot of piecing and it's going to get super bulky, then I will press open. That's typically, if I'm nesting, then I will try to press to one side and try to alternate to fit stuff together. Typically my go-to is just try to press those puppies down and get those seams as flat as possible. Is that going to turn any of you guys off from my quilting? Can you do one for me? I can sure try to, Valeria. Absolutely. Oh yeah, you did say no. I asked you about that. So yes, I will try that. I will try to get you one. I made it. Hello, Ebony. Doing some evening stitching while listening after work here in the UK. Welcome. But I am in love with it now. It's beautiful, Valeria. It's really beautiful. I do. I do what I like. And I often, just this last weekend, I was thinking about this very thing because I don't necessarily follow all the pressing rules. And I was thinking about that as I was pressing that panel that I just showed you. And I thought, gosh, you know, I should probably do a better job of being a better listener. Like I'm always talking to my little one about being a good listener, and I'm not a very good example of that. And I thought, I wonder if I had more time, if I would be a better listener, if I would follow the rules better, because I feel like I'm in a big hurry and that I am very much on the bandwagon of complete is better than not complete. And so I wonder if I would take more time and care if I had more time. Do you starch before steam iron, dry? I like only using dry iron. Steam kind of scares me. I don't. And I got the okay. So I got this iron. So I had a Black & Decker iron that we were given as a wedding gift 20 years ago. And that has been my iron for 20 years. And then last year it broke. Like it started to just leak gunk and it was not very pretty. And so I decided, okay, I'm going to try one of these fancy irons. And so I decided to try the, how do you say it? Oliso, Oliso. I don't know how you pronounce it. I need bifocals because I'm having trouble with some words. And so I decided to try one of those. And so I ordered one and it was on back order. And then it was delayed more, and then it was delayed more, and then it was delayed more. So I couldn't wait that long because it was like months and months and months of back order. And so I went with a Rowenta, And I got the one that's a Steam Force iron. And the first time that I used it, I filled it up with water to use the steam. And holy cow, it was like I had a facial. Like the steam was like, whoosh, it came up, and I was like trying to clean off my glasses because it was so much steam. And I was like, holy cow, what in the world? Apparently, this really is Steam Force iron. So since then, I stopped using water in that iron and I started to just dry iron. And if I need to, I'll starch a little bit before and use a dry iron on it. But now the other one has arrived. And so now I'm doing a comparison between the two to see what I think between the two of them. I just started with the sewing I was doing this last weekend. I just started using the Aliso. And so I'm going to give it a little bit more time, but I'm deciding which one I like better between the two of them. Yes. Yes, Tammy, I am. I didn't know when you wanted it for sure. So it hasn't been like super pressing for me, but if you want it sooner rather than later, just let me know and I'll bump that up in the list of priorities. Oh, Jenny, you are just full of questions. I use a 2. I'm pretty standard two stitch length. My son says that to be a smart, I do what I want. I like the large one, but don't like the small one. I've heard that from people that the small one is not as popular. Yes, you got that from me. So Stephanie got her iron from me. She contacted me. I can get people irons. I just don't stock them. So if anybody out there ever needs an iron that you want, I can for sure get them for you, but it's kind of a high ticket item and it's not one that turns over very quickly because people usually have irons for a period of time. But if you ever need an iron, I can for sure get one for you. I kind of love the Rowenta too. So I'm doing a comparison. I'm going to give the other one a little bit more time and make sure that I'm not just used to the other one. And so maybe that's why I might be preferring that one. So I'm going to give it a little bit more time. Steam is super hard for small seams, burning my fingers with seams. So I'm with you, dry iron and spray what I like on for pressing, better control, I feel. Yes. I finally quit using steam after so many irons. Yes. So I'm just avoiding steam. I have a nice Rowenta because I like the bottom. That is so funny. Size and coating surface, but I don't put water. So that is really funny because that is my big takeaway after the first use of the Aliso. The Rowenta has a very smooth bottom. It's like a shiny, smooth, glossy feel. So it glides over the fabric really, really nicely. And there's also a bit of weight to the Rowenta. And so when I started using the Aliso, it has kind of a matte coating on the back, on the base of the iron, on the iron part. It's kind of a matte coating. And so it's a little bit rough when it goes over the fabric. It doesn't slide and glide as smoothly over the fabric. And it's a little bit lighter. So that's the big thing that I've noticed between the two so far. But it's funny you say that, Jen, because that's the first impression that I had between the two of them. You'll be so happy when you get those bifocals. You can't imagine what you've been missing. The small handle heats up. Oh, that's no good. I have a small one in the handle got so hot. I have bifocal type glasses coming next week and can't wait to see better. Let me know how it goes, Sarah. I pre-starch, then dry iron until the whole block is together. Then I will steam to make it so flat. Yes, I think it's Teflon and it's awesome. It is. It glides very smoothly over the fabric. Lori Holt says you're the boss of your quilt. She sure does. Which model Rowenta do you have? I don't know. It's called Steam Force, and that name is no joke. It's this one, Steam Force. I don't know. Rowenta Steam Force. That's all it says. High precision. It's kind of dusty. It just says Steam Force. That's all I know. But see, the back is it's very smooth. It's very smooth. I got to put it back. Okay. To press, not iron. Yes. I have a Rowenta, and I find myself going back to the Rowenta because it's hotter. I do think it gets hotter too. I would agree with that. That is a great point on the Rowenta. Yes, it does have a nice point. Is that what you're talking about? The point, the tip of the iron? Yeah, it does have a nice point for sure to get those seams open. Okay, so more fabric. Let's see. Next up, I'm going to share with you this one. Can you name this collection? Ugh. Who can name? Oh my gosh, they're still upside down. Who can name the collection? I want to ask Santa for a new iron. I have the also and love it, but I hear great things about the Rowenta. Yeah, it's so far for me, the Rowenta is in the lead. However, like I said, I'm going to give it a little bit more time. This fabric it's the shopping people. It is. The name of the print is actually called Gift Giving People, which I kind of love better than the shopping people. Gift Giving People. That's much sweeter. It's Hustle and Bustle. It is here. And the gift giving people are here in the shop. I fell in love with this print during our new release party, which, by the way, new release stuff is heading to me right now. It's in transit to me. So there's a party on the horizon, just so you know. New release parties are on the horizon. Don't retreat. It's on the horizon. You're going to kill me. I don't need any more. I want it. It's so cute. I love this print. I did not get the entire collection of Hustle and Bustle, but I did get this print in this color, which I can't remember what it's called. And then there's a red color and a green color. I think the red is called Candy, and I think the green color is called Pear. And they're all lovely. They're all lovely. And so this is in the shop. Hustle and Bustle is in the shop. I do have the complete collection in the Hustle and Bustle Fat Quarter Bundle. So we do have the Hustle and Bustle Fat Quarter Bundles in the shop. It's really pretty. There are some pretty florals, which you can tell from the top. The gift giving people are in here. There are some pretty dots in here. There are some pretty plaids. Some snowflakes. It's just really it's a great collection. I wish I could get, there's so many times that I wish I could get more collections in the shop and just have all of them, but I had to make a decision, and this one was a really tough decision to make, and I'm kind of a little bit regretting it, but it is what it is. I can't change it. Hustle and Bustle, you're going to kill me. That's so cute. I love new release parties, says Debbie. I picked the green polka dots for backing. Yes, the green polka dots were super cute. It was kind of in this lighter green with polka dots. It's very pretty. It's very, very pretty. So we do have a quilt kit in the shop for this collection, and it's called Candyland. Look at that. Look at those pieces of candy. Christmas candy. It doesn't get any better than that. And you don't need to worry about calories because Christmas calories don't count, right? So Candyland is in the shop, and I actually have some of these available to sell. So if you reserved this one, invoices have been emailed, so you should have them. Kits are cut up. Everything's ready to go. For the kit, you get this with the pattern, and you get a fat eighth bundle. And we have backing in the shop, as is evident by this that I just shared. So Candyland is in the shop right now, ready to ship from Happy Little Stitch Shop. All right, that's Hustle and Bustle. It's cute. It's really cute. I would like to figure out how to use those people in some way. What were we deciding between? I don't know. Don't worry. There is always another collection around the corner. And I've heard from my sources that this next collection, this new release stuff, there are some pretty good things. My person from Riley Blake Design says you're going to have a hard time deciding what to have in the shop. Like, there are some times when the new releases are like, okay. There are a few collections that are really good. And then there are times when new releases are like, oh my goodness, there are so many good collections right now. And so I haven't seen them yet, but word on the street is that collections are pretty impressive this time around. So I'm really anxious to see them, and they should arrive any day. Like they might actually have just arrived when UPS just did a drop off. So I'll get to see the storyboards and see what is coming, and I'm really excited about it. What were you deciding between? What was I deciding between? What are you talking about, Jen? I don't know. I don't know what I was deciding between. That's a way to look at it. Candy fabric. Yes. Oh, you were talking to Jenny Lombardo. I picked out my backing for the candy quilt. Yes. She sure did. And it's on its way to you. It's shipped. It's coming your way today. The ones right now are the best, right? They so sure are. When you said hustle and bustle was a hard decision. Yeah. Oh, I don't remember what else I was deciding, but there were so many fabulous Christmas collections, right? So there was like Merry and Bright, there was Christmas Adventure, there was Snowed In, there was Christmas Morning. Like this year, it was just so many Christmas collections that were really great Christmas collections. I loved Hustle and Bustle. Starflower Christmas was another one that was beautiful, but not traditionally Christmas. And so I felt like, oh my gosh, I can't carry all of the Christmas collections. Like, I don't feel like I have the demand to support carrying all of them. And I feel like that would be a bad budget decision to just say, yes, I'm going to carry all of these Christmas collections. So I felt like I needed to kind of be careful about choosing. And this, of course, was, 6 to 7 to 8 months ago that I had to make decisions regarding this stuff. So it was a hard decision to try to figure out which Christmas collections I was going to carry, because I was tempted for a few of them to carry the whole collection, but I just couldn't afford it. I couldn't support that. So it was hard to decide. Just got some of that. Yes, you did. It's on its way to you. Okay, so that's Hustle and Bustle. And then this has arrived, and it's beautiful. This one, I am so happy that I carried the whole collection. It's fall, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I've been cutting it the last couple days, and so I've been having my hands on it and playing with it a little bit, and it is gorgeous. And I got it all in the system. I worked on it all morning to get all of the yardage listed in the system so that it would be there for you guys to have. So this is Cozy Up by Corey Yoder, and the complete collection has arrived. So we had fat quarter bundles, which are in the shop. We also have charm packs and mini charms in the shop. It's lovely. I mean, it's just lovely. Because now I've seen all of the fabric, right? And I've held it and I've touched it, and it's great. So let me start with showing. I just pulled a few bolts to share with you. Of course, I don't know if I can show. This is called Sunshine. It's not coming across on the screen as Sunshine, but it really is Sunshine. So these plaid or checked or gingham, whatever you want to call it, fabrics have been huge, like very, very popular with Corey. And it comes in 5 different colorways. So there's Sunshine, there's Cinnamon, which is orange, there's Blue Skies, Gray Skies, and Moss Green. So these are all listed in the shop. So that checked fabric is really lovely. That checked fabric is going to be used to make these pumpkins. Then I love me some Acorns. So this is Acorns on Cloud. So it's just a white background, but this also comes in Blue Skies and I think Cinnamon, and I think moss, I think. So that's another really, really pretty one. This blue skies color is gorgeous. So this is called Clover Floral in Blue Sky. And it's not showing well, but it's gorgeous. The blue is gorgeous. And then the main floral print is just lovely. It's lovely. Cozy Up by Corey Yoder is here. It is in the shop. Are you saving the yardage I emailed you about for me, or should I order it before it's gone? I don't have it out of the system, but I think I have plenty. If you feel more comfortable, then go and order it. And I can always add stuff to your order. But if you order it, then it's secured and it's yours. So that might be the best way to do it, Jen. And as long as we communicate before I ship anything, then I can always add to that existing order. Sugar-free, that plaid would look great with a little Boutique's latest pattern. Fun day, would make a cute project bag with hustle and bustle. Oh, yes, it would. It would make a lovely project bag. Okay, so then we have 2 kits for Cozy Up in the shop. The first one, which I'm in the midst of cutting right now, so nobody has received invoices yet because I'm still cutting up, but I'm going to start invoicing in batches, like cut a batch, invoice, cut a batch, invoice. So I'm going to invoice some soon, but this is Autumnal is here. Autumnal by Corey Yoder featuring the Cozy Up fabric collection. I'm cutting these right now and I will be sending them soon. I still do have a few open reservation spots. So if you want the autumnal, do I even have a picture of it? If you want the autumnal quilt kit, you can still go out and reserve it. It's a super cute pumpkin quilt kit. Here is what it looks like. It's for the autumnal quilt kit. And this is the kit that is coming. It's a good chunk of fabric. Pretty good chunk. So that will be invoiced soon. And there are still a few of those out in the shop if anybody wants some. And then be sure that you order backing fabric. And when I send invoices for the autumnal quilt kit, I can always add your backing fabric to it. So I usually send the invoice, and in the invoice message, I say, please let me know if you want backing fabric. I believe for the autumnal one, you need 5.5 yards for backing. So I can always add that to your invoice and ship it all together. I do that for quite a few people, so I'm happy to do that. That's not a problem. And then it's super cute. And then the other one is going to be our next quilt along. So we're ready to wrap up Guiding Stars pretty quickly. And then we are going to jump into Roadside Harvest. And we are going to make this quilt with all of these trucks, pumpkins, and leaves. It is going to be a fabulous autumn quilt, and I'm really excited about it. So you get the same pumpkins from the autumnal quilt kit, and then get some leaves and some trucks mixed in. It's lovely. And we still have some of these kits left in the shop. It's called Roadside Harvest. And if you got your kit, but you weren't able to order backing yardage because we didn't have the yardage in the shop, you need 5 yards of backing for Roadside Harvest. So you can grab your 5 yards backing while it is here and available. And I think the called for backing for this one, I feel like this was the called for backing because I ordered a ton of this. So this was the called for backing for either the autumnal one or the Roadside Harvest. I don't remember which. So those 2 kits are in the shop and ready to ship. I might have to do that pumpkin kit. It's so darling. So those are getting ready to be invoiced. And then you guys, oh my gosh, this, we're getting close. So I'm going to get all of this stuff out the door, the autumnal. I'm going to finish up the stitch along invoicing for the month and get that stuff out the door. We have a few cuts left to make for this, but we're on schedule for October shipment for Granny's Teapots. You guys should see. I wish I could show you. I can't because I can't lift it. It's a stack it's like literally, let me measure it. We have a stack of 10-inch. It's this tall, 14 inches tall. A stack of 10-inch pieces. It's a 14-inch, 10-inch stacker. So we have been cutting for Granny's teapots. This is why I'm not getting a lot of stitching done. And so all of the 10-inch squares are cut except for one, and then I have the background and stuff like that to cut up. And then we will be ready to send invoices for the Granny's Teapots kit. So I'm excited about that. So we were finishing up Guiding Stars. We are approaching the last couple months for Vintage Christmas. We are, I'm still doing My Happy Place, but we're just starting that. But we are getting ready. On the horizon very soon is Roadside Harvest and Granny's Teapots. And then also kind of after those two is Merry and Brightly. So that's going to be coming pretty soon too. And we're going to start putting that together. What's the backing for the Cozy Up quilt? Are you able to show? Carrie. So I think this is the backing for Roadside Harvest, for the Cozy Up Roadside Harvest quilt. This is the called for backing. And the other one that was a called for backing was Clover Floral in Blue Skies. So those were the two that I have a ton of yardage for backing sets or backing yardage. So I think that's all I have to share with you. We do have a drawing to do. And stuff for next week. Okay. Okay. Does anybody have any other questions? Otherwise, we're going to do drawing and we're going to wrap it up. And then don't forget, tomorrow is Happy Little Stitching Day, stitch hour, Happy Little Stitch Hour number 2. So we're going to be stitching together tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on our Happy Little Stitch Up YouTube channel. So get your stitching. I'm finally going to get some stitching time in this week. Like, that's going to be fabulous. So I'm going to figure out what I'm going to work on. And let's get together and do some stitching. When is Granny's Teapots coming out? So people have already reserved that one, Susan, and it's set to ship in October. So I would say sometime over the next couple weeks here, you'll get invoices and then it will ship over the next couple weeks. So I'm excited about that. That'll be fun. So tomorrow, Happy Little Stitch Hour, 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please be sure that you join us. Am I going to send out a reminder notification? I'll probably post something to Instagram and do a countdown in my stories again, so people can click on that countdown and then it sends you a reminder when it's time to go live. So if you click on the countdown thing in my stories, it will remind you. I'll miss it and I'll miss you guys. Oh, so sorry to hear that. I wish that you could be there. There's still openings for the teapot one. You can send me an email. I have a list going of people who would like to have one. So there is a chance that I will have enough stuff to make up more. So just send me an email at happylittlestitchshop@gmail.com and I'll add you to that list. And then I'll just work my way down that list for people who would like a kit. So that's it for that. So please plan to join me tomorrow for Happy Little Stitch Hour at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time here on our Happy Little Stitch Up YouTube channel. And now, okay, so for next week, our drawing for next week is going to be quilting based. So we have a little 5-inch stacker of some solids of a variety of colors. And we have a part of a Oh Happy Day panel. So it has all these fabulous positive sayings on here from Oh Happy Day. So this is going to be for the prize for next week. So please be sure that you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, or Facebook. Follow Happy Little Stitch Shop. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please give this video a thumbs up and then answer the question below after the video is complete in the comment section. The question for this week is, what is your favorite thing about September? So answer that question below after the video is done, and then you will be entered into the drawing for this giveaway for next week. Now this week we have Let's Thank Someone cross-stitch pattern for our giveaway. We have the brand new Happy Halloween cross-stitch pattern from Primrose Cottage Stitches to give away this week. And we also have a little needle and thread bag to give away for this week. And the winner for this week is Tammy S. You are the winner for this week. You need a little pick-me-up, my friend. So Tammy S., you are the winner for this week. I will get these things right out the door to you to enjoy a little extra fun and a little happy mail coming your way. Yay, Tammy S. Okay, Valeria. Yes, I think there's a pretty good chance that I will have more fabric to be able to cut up extra. I meant to ask if you were going to get the new Halloween pattern from Pansy Patch Quilt. I don't know. Can you send me a picture of it, Steph? Because I don't know if I know which one it is. You are welcome, Tammy. Big hugs to you. So I will get that out the door to you. Please remember to subscribe and like and all that fabulous stuff. Please remember to join tomorrow for Happy Little Stitch Hour. And then remember that next week we are separating out cross stitch and quilting. So we will have cross stitch tube on Monday, and then we will have our quilting live stream on Thursday next week. So we're separating things out next week. Yeah. I'm excited and scared. I'm scared-eyed. You guys are truly the best. You're the best, Tammy. Hang in there, my friend. Things will get better. Okay. Everybody take care. Have a fabulous week, you guys. This week is homecoming for my oldest. And so, oh my goodness, what is happening with that? But have a fabulous, fabulous week. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really, really appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Happy stitching, everyone.